Hey, Miles here, milesbeckler.com. In this video, you are going to learn the 3 types of content-based businesses you can build on a bootstrap budget from your laptop. In the beginning, we're going to talk about the 3 types of businesses, what they are, how they work, and then the end of the video, I'll teach you the strategy, so you know exactly which strategy to go for once you know which one of these business models is actually for you. So number 1, first one is teaching, okay? Teaching people how to get a specific result. Now that's what I'm doing here on this YouTube channel, so it's a really good example. And if you don't know my story, I made my first money online in 2003. I went full-time online in 2010. I started this channel in late 2016. And that means I spent 7 years struggling trying to figure this game out. And then I spent 6 years dominating, making millions of dollars online before I ever started to teach anything at all. Now, zooming out and using kind of a different type of example, so we're not talking about me, is if you can help people get a specific result because you have spent decades doing something and you want to teach others how to get that result, this is the business model for you. So think about like rock climbing or abstract painting, right? No one who's like, I want to learn how to rock climb, or I want to learn how to do abstract painting. No one wants to find a total beginner who's never done it before. They've never been on a pitch hanging, dangling off the side of a mountain before. They've never actually painted a beautiful abstract painting before. That's not who we want to learn from, okay? So by definition, the teaching business model means you have something that other people are going to value, and then it's all about how do I get this content? How do I get these ideas? How do I get all of the bits and pieces and the strategy and the tips and the techniques? How do I get that out? Okay, and we'll talk more about strategy in a minute, but I want to shift to number 2 because I know there's some of you that are like, Miles, I'm not an expert in anything. I haven't been doing anything for 10 years straight, and that's fine. So part 2, or business model number 2, is the discovery business model, okay? And this is when you are committed to becoming an expert in some specific space, and then you go seek out all of the experts and you interview them, okay? So I've been on a lot of podcasts, and some of these podcasts I've been on aren't the biggest podcasts in the world. They're individuals who are figuring out the game, they're learning the game, and they're learning from experts. So their content creation method is to interview experts, and then they get to learn while they're doing it, right? And they get to create content that is actually super valuable, because even though they don't understand exactly how it works, they're getting the people who do, and they're asking them great questions to create wonderful kind of audio, video, or even blog-based experiences that ultimately teach people what they want. I hope this is making sense for you. So a really good example of this is my friend Matt Giovanisi. He has the Listen Money Matters podcast, and he was making money online. The money was second. He's like, what do I do with this money? Like, I have an investment problem, okay? So you can think about this business model is if you have a specific itch you need to scratch, or if you have a specific destination that you're committed to going to. He was committed to learning how to manage his money correctly. His itch was that he needed to learn how to invest. So what did he do? He started a podcast where he interviews all of the best different investment folks in a bunch of different disciplines to really figure out, while listeners can follow along, what is the right investment strategy for him. And it worked out very, very well, because he gets to be that kind of curious, investigative journalist who's really truly learning about a subject matter as he moves forward, and the content becomes really valuable kind of forever for other folks who want to kind of accomplish the same thing. And don't think this has to do only with finance or marketing. This could be a very physical thing, right? If you wanted to learn, if you're kind of like a skinny lad and you want to bulk up and get fit and get ripped, whatever that is, you can learn all of those things. Or maybe you're a professional trader, or you're a professional poker player, or you do something that takes a lot of brain skill, and you want to understand how nootropics, which are kind of like brain supplements, can support you. The whole world of biohacking. You want to understand how the world of longevity, of life extension, which is becoming more and more kind of interesting. The world of cryptocurrency, which is an absolute confusing rabbit hole. If you're learning by interviewing the other experts, this puts you in a position you're going to skill up quickly, and you're creating content that can attract an audience. We'll get on to more about the strategy, what you do with that here in a second, but I want to go on to number 3, which is reviewing. So one of the most common uses of this here internet thing is to buy stuff. And after the year we just all had in 2020, more people are buying more things online than ever before, which means not as many people are going to the stores to get the hands on, like, oh, do I like this vacuum cleaner? Do I like that vacuum cleaner? They're reading blogs, they're reading content, they're reading reviews. And the review-based model still does work. It has its own unique challenges and it has its own unique benefits, but it actually truly does work. It works best for people who do have some sort of an understanding about a specific world. So a gamer who has used all the gamer headsets in the world, probably going to be able to recommend the right gaming headset for someone who's searching. If you look on YouTube, the world of virtual reality, there are people out there who have bought literally every single virtual reality headset that's ever been made. They're complete virtual reality geeks. They love the world, they love the space, and they are reviewing every single piece of the product that comes out because they truly love that space. You can find the same in bowling, in golfing, in photography, on and on and on. These are the different kind of passion projects, and it can be professional, but it also can be hobby-based, everything from knitting and crocheting to art and on and on. So those are the three, okay? The teaching-based business model, discovering-based business model, and the review-based business model. Now, the strategy that you need to really lock onto and understand is what I call the ATM strategy: audience, trust, monetize. So the first step is to publish lots of great content that actually helps people. Teaching does how-to content. Discovering does interview-based content. Reviewing does how-to and best for, okay? And there's absolutely overlap. You can do a discovery business model that has some well-timed, well-placed reviews. I actually just won an affiliate contest recently because of a couple of well-timed and well-placed reviews on this exact channel. But the bulk, okay, we're talking about the 80-20, the Pareto principle, needs to be, for me, education, because that's what I am, that's what I do. I'm sharing what I've learned in 15, 18 years of making money online and 7 years of absolute repetitive failure. I'm teaching you to try to help you speed up your process to success. If you like this video and you like my other videos, please hit the subscribe button and hit the thumbs up. But in the description, I want you to know that I have a link to my deep dive ATM strategy video where we go deeper into it. Growing your audience is done with content, partnering with a publishing platform. I've chosen YouTube, but I also have a blog. And even if you do YouTube or podcasting, you have to have a blog that is your home online, because you got to have somewhere to build your list, because your list is part two. That's trust, okay? So it's drive traffic, audience, it's build trust, that's your email list, and then eventually it becomes monetize. And how you monetize can be a wide variety of things. It could be advertisements, it can be recommending specific products, it could be making courses, it could be doing coaching, it could be done for you services. The monetization is actually the easy part. The difficult part is putting in the reps and growing your audience and growing trust with that audience. So in the description below, again, I have the ATM strategy course. And then for the review type of business model, I have a video I put out that is called the Affiliate Marketing in 2021 video. If you're watching this in 2022, it'll be the 2022 video. I will update it. The link's in the description. That is an hour 20 deep dive on the big picture of that review-based business model. Also in the description, there is a link to my friends who run the Authority Site system. That is a step-by-step video course. If you want more actionable kind of step-by-step tutorials that are going to show you on video, click here, do this, click here, do that, all of the bits and pieces, that link's in the description. Also the Choosing a Niche video series that I have free here on YouTube. You can search Miles Beckler, how to choose a niche, because you got to figure out who you are focusing on. Is it crochet? Is it vacuum? Is it abstract art? Is it rock climbing? It doesn't matter. It needs to be something you're keen on and you're ready to read, eat, sleep, breathe, think about, talk about nonstop for 5 years, okay? It needs to be something you have at least an affinity for until you get to where you want to be. And then on the discovery model. So the discovery model really lends itself to spoken out conversations, which are wonderful in a podcast format and on the YouTube format. Okay. And if you want to learn how to craft great podcasts, my friend Jay, who has had me on his podcast, our episode will be in the description below. He also has a podcasting course that is the best in the game. He's literally one of the best at crafting a podcast that is fun and enjoyable to listen to. It's very quick and easy to get through, but it is dense with a lot of great information. And he teaches how he runs that podcast in that course below. But ultimately, you need to choose to a business model. You need to commit to one of those business models. If you're not yet an expert, don't go after the teaching approach, okay? Take either the discovery or the review approach and commit to a world that you're going to be interested in for the next 3 to 5 years, or commit to a world or a problem that you're looking to solve for yourself in the next 3 to 5 years, just like my friend Matt Giovanisi did with his Listen Money Matters podcast, okay? He was scratching his own itch. He was learning what he needed to get the outcome he wanted, and he just did so in a way that allows other listeners to tune in. Then from there, it's all about that ATM strategy. You do content, hundreds of great pieces of content. That's how you build your audience. And then you come up with an opt-in that grows your email list. And once they're on your email list, you give more value, and ultimately you either find or create the offers that they want to buy. That's the business model that my wife and I have been running successfully since 2010. This business model has made us millions of dollars online, and I have literally helped through this YouTube channel tens of thousands of people start businesses and blogs online. And I've got about 700 videos that are 100% free for you here on this channel. So don't think you need to purchase anything. You can, through perseverance, keep showing up. And remember, show up, create great content for your people every day, every week. You're publishing multiple pieces of great content per week. You're working on that great content every single day. That's what successful people are actually doing. So that's what you need to do. And if you want extra guidance, if you want extra super detailed videos, there are a few courses, as I mentioned, that are in the description. Lots of links in the description. I hope this has been helpful for you. I look forward to connecting with you on the next video. And until then, be well.